So what's a pap smear?
Okay, so hello, I'm Tiana Malloy.
And I'm Tom Liner, and welcome to today's episode of The Hospital Pass, brought to you by Queensland Reds and MARTA.
Today we're talking gynaecological cancer as a part of MARTA's Putting Women First campaign. We're joined by our teammates Alina Greenholsch
And Jeffrey Tamong Allen. They're going to go head to head in a simple beat the buzzer game, testing their knowledge on gynaecological cancer.
Hands on your buzzers, let's go.
What is the most common gynaecological cancer in Australia? Is it A, cervical cancer, B, ovarian cancer, or C, endometrial cancer?
Endometrial.
It is endometrial cancer, the most common gynecological cancer affecting the endometrium, or the lining of the uterus. It's also the most common uterine cancer, accounting for more than 90% of cases.
True or false, a pap smear detects ovarian cancer? Alina.
False.
Correct, false. It detects cervical cancer. Interestingly, the University of Melbourne recently determined that 64% of women incorrectly believed a pap smear detects ovarian cancer, and more than 70% of Australians don't know or incorrectly believe that the HPV virus protects against ovarian cancer.
Question 3. How often should women aged 25 to 74 have a pap smear? A, every 2 years, B, every 5 years, or C, every year? Jeff,
Every 2 years.
that's B. You got it wrong.
I got it right.
No, you got it wrong.
I said B.
You said 2. You said A.
No, I said 2, the second answer.
It's B, every 5 years. Australia introduced a renewed National Cancer Screen Program in 2017 that included a change from 2 yearly pap smear tests for the target age group of 25 to 69 years to 5 yearly HPV tests.
So what's a pap smear?
Okay, so deep inside you.
Right.
And then get sent off to a lab.
This is all for safety though, it's all for your, also check the woman, yeah, make sure they're all good, yeah, like.
Question 4. Which is not a risk factor for endometrial cancer? A, having children and breastfeeding, B, obesity, C, family history, or D, lack of physical exercise? Alina.
I'm going to say A.
A, correct. Having children and breastfeeding is not a risk factor for endometrial cancer. In fact, it's one of several factors that decrease your risk.
Can we get a score check? Is that 3-0?
Bro, let me do that then.
Do you get like also a -1 for not knowing what a pap smear is as well, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Especially, oh man.
Question 5. True or false? Ovarian cancer is incurable.
False.
Correct. If found early, the chances that you will survive for more than 5 years are over 90%. This is why it is important to know the signs, symptoms, and risk factors.
And the final scores were 3-1, with Alina taking out the victory.
Thanks for joining us. Join us on the next episode of The Hospital Pass, where I take on Tiana in a quiz all about breast cancer.